Hey, I'm David Hulka.
And I'm Sally.
And we're in Quito, Ecuador. We are in the highest capital city in all of the world. And we're at about 9,300 feet, I believe, right now. I'll check it later. We got to our hotel, Adamas House Hotel, which is in Old Town, the old part of Quito. Got there about an hour ago. We get a tour tomorrow, so I'll speak more intelligently tomorrow about what we're looking at here. We're walking up Plaza San Francisco now, as you can see. Virgin Mary on the hill behind there. We're at 9,300 feet. I want to see if Sally gets winded like I am. Walking up one flight of stairs at 9,300 foot elevation.
You're not winded.
I am a little bit. Plaza San Francisco. And this is the church. Okay, we paid $3 to get into the monastery here. San Francisco is a monastery. Look how high that mountain is behind here. It's incredible. Looking the opposite direction now. So this is the actual church part, and this is free to get in. We were up there. That's part of the museum of the monastery. It costs $3 each to get in there and to climb to the top. Okay, I actually saw this in somebody else's YouTube video. I think Sammy and Tommy or something like that. They had a really good YouTube video on Quito. And these are Mistellas. They have alcohol in them. They were a way of, because women weren't allowed to drink alcohol, so they basically snuck it into candy, hard shell candy. Let's try the Mistellas. We tried one inside, we tried a blue one. She said it was the most strongest one, and I was like, oh wow, yeah. It was totally like doing a shot, basically. Let's try rojo. Sweet. It's good. Definitely does not have the strong taste of the last one, the strong alcohol taste. What'd you say, babe? That if you eat this whole thing, you'll get drunk? I don't even drink, but I'll eat candy.
All right, like David said, they're fruitful, so they're all different flavors.
Very pretty.
They are.
Which one are you trying?
I'll do the green one. So they're kind of hard, but at the same time, they've got a small little
gooey scent like you.
Sugar scent. And when you eat it, you got to like press into it to break it open.
It don't look like you like it.
Lime.
It's lime flavored?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you like it?
It's good.
Very cool.
A lot of sugar crunchies at the end.
I'm gonna try the same one Sally just did, so see if I like it or not. Wow. What do you think the flavor is, babe? Spearmint?
No, I thought it was more of a lime.
It's very juicy. They're all very juicy. Very unique. They only sell them here. This is in Plaza Grande. Just as you're facing the presidential palace, just to the right of it. Plaza Grande at night. Gorgeous. Bright. All the beautiful white buildings. Neon lights overhead. Day 2 in Quito, and Sally is trying grenadilla for the first time in her life, I'm sure. I had it in Peru, I did not like it.
Oh, really? This is good. How can you not like it?
Dude, I thought it was too seedy.
Oh.
I don't like the little grits in my mouth.
Oh my God.
We are on the teleferica, basically the cable car to the top of a mountain. I don't know what the mountain's called, but I think it caps out about 13,000 feet. So I've still never been to 14,000 feet in my life, but we're getting close to it right now. 13,000 feet, 13,009 is what I get in my altimeter.
Earphone, please.
Quito is a big city.
Fine.
You can use your phone. Or...
Swinging at 13,000 feet.
Top of the world. You good?
Jump! I'll jump off and I'll land in Quito.
Okay. A push might help. A push might help. Okay. Yes. I will push your. Yeah.
I can't stop.
No worries.
This part totally looks like Peru, you know, the straight down, rugged Andes. Can't see Quito anymore. We are in the clouds. Can't see Quito over there.
The line is something that we are just like
Just imagine that.
imagining.
Uh-huh.
But they already knew that because the sun was their god, as the Incas. The Incas used to adore to the sun.
Yeah.
These groups before the Incas arrived to here, they already also knew.
This is Intinan, the true equator. Mitad del Mundo is about 200 meters off. This is the true equator.
Okay, look at me and repeat.
We're showing pictures at the equator.
Array is the opposite.
Over there is Mitad del Mundo. That's where they thought the equator was, but they were about 200 meters off. We're at the actual equator in Intinan. It's the original clock.
Minutes are accumulated, and each year 6 hours cells. And just count.
Okay, basically flushing the toilet on the equator.
Spinning is spinning.
Yeah, spinning just straight down.
Yes, straight down. There was no any spinning, any deflection. It's Brazil.
Okay, now we're in the southern hemisphere.
Oh, this clockwise, right? And so here in the southern phenomenon like cyclones are spinning clockwise. And now let's see.
Now we're in the northern hemisphere. Counterclockwise.
This counterclockwise, right? And so here in the north, phenomenon like tornadoes, hurricanes are spinning counter. Focus and be one with the egg. This is the trick. To be one with the egg.
He's got it.
Okay. Well, this is the first. Ciao, perro.
Oh, they did it.
Did it? Oh, good.
Sally trying to balance an egg on the equator.
When you feel the yolk and act like a man. Yeah, it's because the gravity keeps the yolk snug in the. I mean, remember the earth shape? Like an oval. Yeah. Shout, chin up, eyes closed, ready, toe to toe. Yeah, you can't even start. Oh, God. Few more. Oh, you did it! Still on the line.
Hey! Good work.
Now you're gonna have to do your eyes closed and
We're eating lunch at Runa. Now Sally's gonna have roasted corn and chochos.
okay. And there's a sauce that goes on top of it.
Sauce on there as well.
Yeah. Good.
Really?
Cool. I'm ready for
This
this.
is Salir, our tour mate. He's trying cocoa beer for the first time.
Cheers.
You will get drunk in 3, 2.
Mucho bueno.
Alright, Sally trying seco de chiva, which is like a goat stew. That's the most adventurous thing I think she's ever eaten, for me at least.
Try the meat just before you mix it with anything.
Okay. It's good.
Wow, really?
It really is.
I always say that every time I'm surprised.
Yeah.
That you like it. I'm also having her seco de chiva, having one bite. I'm eating goat. I'm not really adventurous like this. Let's see. Nice and soft. That's pretty good.
It is.
This is Iglesia de Sagrado, just off the main square. Built in the early 1700s. The Compania Church, just off the main square, and it's got the most intricate facade of anything in the historic district. Perfectly symmetrical. Finished, I believe, in 1640, and it took like 160 years to build the whole thing.
Yep, 100%.
Sally trying 100%
From
cacao.
Jumbo chocolate, 100%. Of course it's strong. This is like 10 espressos without sugar. But wait until the end. The aftertaste is what is important. The aftertaste is very complex, very rich. It's like a really strong whiskey. Yes.
All right, going for 85% cacao now, 15% sugar. Much better. Much better. 70% chocolate, 30% sugarcane with caramelized ginger in it.
I could definitely taste the ginger.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good. Yep. This is the Basilica del Voto Nacional. After 5 flights of stairs, you get this amazing view. Amazing stained glass. And the best one is behind us. Gorgeous.
Well guys, so this is downtown, which is just right in front of you guys. This big square with all those red roofs, that was Quito. So there was nothing behind this church and nothing behind the statue where we have right now. The statue and this church are two of the two newest details added to the city. That statue made of in aluminum, it has 3,000 pieces of iron.
This is insane. Walking above the nave of the church. We're walking down the aisle, basically. Just 10 floors above it.
Here we go.
It was nice knowing you, Salir. Yeah, well, with my heavy 30-pound backpack on my back, I'm gonna be leaning backwards on these stairs. That's not sketchy at all. Good Lord. Oh yeah. 2 clocks, different times. This is, by the way, this church was built 100 years ago, 1924. So it's a baby church compared to the other ones. Like San Francisco church was 500 years old. This is built in the neo-Gothic architecture style. Jorge says going down was easier. Check out the gargoyles. They're all birds found in the Andes or in the Amazon region. The last one over there, see that, a pelican? And then condors on top. Inside the clock tower now. This is the Virgin Mary, the Virgin of El Panacillo, overlooking Quito. They also call it the Virgin of Quito. Made entirely out of aluminum, it's 135 feet from the base to the top. And believe it or not, it's taller than Christ the Redeemer in Brazil, Rio, with this amazing view of the city behind it, or in front of it actually. And you can see the Basilica there. So old Quito is basically defined by from El Panacillo here to the Basilica across the way. Plaza Santo Domingo and Santo Domingo, or Iglesia Santo Domingo here. And it is Sunday morning, by the way, Super Bowl Sunday. Both Sally and I are surprised by how beautiful this is, because the outside's probably not as impressive as some of the other ones were. But yeah, it's gorgeous. So this area is separate and all gated off. I'm filming behind a gate right now because there's so much gold back here. It's like a vault. It's insane. We got a Sunday morning market out here. Just what I always needed. Wonder Woman.
Soap, coffee.
Coffee selling soap?
Tenemos chocolate.
Chocolate.
Tengo coconut.
Oh, wow.
Dinero.
Se va cayendo.
Salúdame.
Hola.
Where are you from?
Estados Unidos.
Yes.
You were just there.
Solo a los ricos. Pero como yo no tengo plata, no me da.
It's plastic.
These things are super pretty. I like the color too. I'd rather have a colored light in there rather than the white ones.
Yeah.
Okay, we paid $2 each to get into the cathedral here, La Catedral, and not at all what I was expecting when we walked in the door. It's like a model town here, Egypt apparently.
The fine details of everything just moving.
Everything's moving, yeah.
Even the spin wheel.
Actual rain falling from this cloud. From this angle, you can see how huge this is. Flowing water through it. All right. This is the manger, the birth of Jesus. This is the Last Supper painting you've seen 1,000 times before, but what they're eating in the middle there is guinea pig. This is in the cathedral. Okay, from our hotel we got a $3 cab, the kind of cab that would have been like $25 in America. Cost us $3 to go to the Mercado Artesanal. Let's go check it out. Just goes on and on, selling everything.
Chocolate, café.
Sally likes the shoes.
Préstame $1. A la orden.
Camisetas, sacos, pantalones.
No se puede hacer estas preguntas. A nosotros le damos miedo a insultar. Y no nos gustamos a insultar a la gente que hace cosas bonitas. That's gorgeous.
Oh, blankets. Scarves, sweater, backpacks.
We're walking from the Mercado Artisanal to a park, and being that it's Sunday, the main street here is closed except for 2 bicyclists. So tons of them out here today. That is an impressive church. I think that's Gothic style. That's crazy. We're in La Carolina Park now, and it's a lot of people out. Sunday afternoon now. Beautiful place. Very big park. It feels like Central Park. Tons of people out. Basically a street food market here in the park. Tons of stuff for sale. Hot dogs, chicken, frittatas. Okay, so it's our last full day here in Quito, and we are at Capilla del Hombre, or Chapel of the Man. By the way, it costs $10 each to get in here, and it is it's the residence and the museum of this guy right here, Osvaldo Guayasamín. As you can see, he died in 1999, but he was an artist, and hopefully we can get into the museum, show you a little bit of his work. But go ahead and get the view around here, Sally, because look at the amazing view of Quito he had. He painted people, obviously, and a little bit of Quito. This is called Blue Quito here. He painted like a blue Quito, a black, or green Quito. Here's typical, everything in here is his work. Everything in the museum here is his work. But lots of it's pretty dark. Talking about the suffering of humanity and the horrors of what humans do to each other and things like that. According to TripAdvisor, this is actually the #3 thing to do in all of Quito, and I thought that was enjoyable. We took a cab to the archaeological park. We had to walk a little ways to get here after the cab. By the way, cabs are definitely the way to go in Quito, like $3–4 everywhere you want to go. We stumbled upon the shoe market. Apparently, 1,000 different vendors all selling whatever kind of shoe you might want. It's right off of Plaza Grande. All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up our video here. We leave tomorrow morning, like 6:30 a.m. And so this is our hotel behind us, Hotel Adamas House. It's right in the heart of the center of the historical district, a few blocks from Plaza Grande. I think we both really enjoyed this hotel, right?
It was beautiful.
Great staff, very, very helpful people.
Very accommodating.
Yes, exactly.
Calling taxi cabs, food suggestions,
yep,
places to go.
Exactly. So we had, 4 full days here. We were stretching ourselves to find things to do, I would say, walking through parks and boring things like that, you know? If it's fine if you're going to do something like a big hike or something like that. Allow a day for that for sure. And obviously it's a great jumping off point if you're going elsewhere in Ecuador, like Cuenca or the Galapagos Islands or anything like that. But overall, I think we both really liked it. I felt safe most of the times here. The weather was good the whole time. It could rain at any point, but it did not rain on us, so we were good there. If you're thinking about coming to Ecuador, I encourage you to do so. We both really liked it. Peace.